Good afternoon, guys. Hope you're having a good day. I would like to give a brief introduction about the blockchain technologies and what are the real-time applications of this blockchain technology. And my name is Gautam. I am from Sandbox Lighthouse team. So, what is a blockchain? A blockchain is a chain of blocks that contains information in it. So, we can call it as a distributed database. As you can see, there will be various blocks linked together. So initially this blockchain technology was introduced in 1991 itself, where it is used for digital timestamps. And the technology was least used at that time. And in 2009, when the Bitcoin came into play, the blockchain is fully utilized at that time. So as you can see the structure of a blockchain, it mainly consists of data, hash and hash of the previous block. So here you can see the hash of a block as one the date of some code, and it will be interlinked to a next block. So something like a doubly linked list you can call it. So these will be unique. These IDs or tags what we have here, it will be unique, and so it is a distributed ledger. So once data has been enclosed in the blockchain, it is difficult to change the data. If we consider Bitcoin, in case of Bitcoin, the data will be sender, receiver, and the amount is transaction. So here is an example of banking transactions. So these will be the various steps included in it. Initially, it starts with a transaction where a person wants to send money. A person A wants to send money to person B. This data will be encoded in a block, termed as a block, and it will be verified. As it is a distributed system, various users will have the keys to this particular block. So after once the verification is done, hashing will be done on the data, where unique IDs are generated, and finally the process is executed. So this all this work will be done in a fraction of seconds itself. But you might have wondered, we can manipulate all the hashes as present computers are capable of generating thousands of hashes per second. So if anyone want to tamper the data, they'll simply change one hash and add remaining hashes continuously to the block. But this is where proof of work comes to play. So what the proof of work means is that it will slow down the process. So in case of Bitcoin, it takes around 10 minutes for each block to build. So we cannot tamper the data easily. It won't be possible that much easily. So the blockchain has various features included in it. Suppose if you consider a hash, the hash can be compared to a fingerprint itself, which is unique. So we will be having different hashes. And one hash is changed, eventually all other hashes are changed, and finally the block will be invalid. So this is the process how it works. And what are the various features that blockchain technology gives is cryptocurrency. As we can see, we have various cryptocurrencies out of which blocks. Bitcoin is one of the famous cryptocurrencies, and digital currency the same thing, and smart contracts. So we can have smart contracts using this blockchain technology, where there is no paperwork involved. It is simply stored in the database itself, and it acts as a distributed ledger and the decentralized network, and the transactions are extremely fast. So and the processing fee will be minimum for these transactions as we are using this technology, and the data recorded is immutable, of course. So various digital wallets can also be added by using this technology. And as you can see, this is an article from the Indian Express published on December 2019, where our AP government is planning to adopt the blockchain technology to end the land record tampering. We know many cases happened where the records are tampered and bribes, etc. So we can end the corruption by using this blockchain technology, where AP government is already trying to implement this technology. So these are some interesting statistics about the blockchain technology. So in coming future years, it will be worth around 20 billion dollars, and 9 out of 10 countries wants to invest in blockchain. As it is the trending technology, most countries are looking forward to invest in this technology. And at the moment, only 0.5% of people in the world are using blockchain technology. That is very, very less. And once it is fully functional, we can attain various applications of it. So 13% of senior IT leaders have plans to implement in blockchain in their everyday business operations. And the top 500 computers existence are 100,000 times less powerful than Bitcoin network. As I mentioned, the Bitcoin network is very strong and immutable. So currently the total amount of Bitcoins that can ever exist is 21 million. That means we cannot, we can limit the generation of these coins so to avoid any inflation or other crisis, economic crisis. Uh, and coming to another application, coming to applications of this blockchain technology, cryptocurrencies are one of the applications. Currently, there are around 1600 cryptocurrencies created, and we can also use the blockchain technologies in cars, such as to avoid odometer frauds, etc. And smart contracts, as I have explained, and casting votes also. So we can store the votes casted by people in a blockchain. And already Swiss company called Agora is working on this project right now, which is an open source, and you can also contribute to it. And coming to food industry. So blockchain technology can be used to track the food products from the moment they are harvested to they end up in the hands of customers. According to statistics, around half a billion people die only due to foodborne diseases. And this is because it takes too long to isolate the food that is causing harm. So if we could use this blockchain technology, it will help us to create a digital certificate for each piece of food, providing where it came from and where it has been. Hence, it contains all the details, and if any contamination is detected, we can trace it back to its root and instantly notify the people who bought same batch of food. So this would definitely save many lives and also time. So that's it. If you have any questions, you can ask.
Any questions
Thank
for
you.
Gautam? So there's still 2 minutes.
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Gautam. That was a very nicely presented, very attractive